All right, guys, so today we're going to be reacting to MrSantiZap's best current WWE superstars by age. So as you see right here, it shows the little red bar. I didn't watch really any of the video. I just kind of played like the first 5 seconds, but I wanted to save it to watch it with you guys to really see what he thinks about the age 39, man. 39 is how old Roman Reigns is, and it's also how old Cody Rhodes is. So I wanted to see what's his thought about who's better between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I don't know how he's doing it, if he's basing this off of in-ring ability, character work, or just overall how much of a draw each superstar is. So we're going to see right here in the video. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's watch it together.
In today's video, I'm going to tell you who I think is the best current WWE superstar at every single age. That means we're going to be looking at ages 20 all the way up to 50.
Dang,
and I'm going to tell you who I think is the best currently signed WWE superstar at every single individual age. And for those that are longtime viewers of the channel, yes, I did this exact same video almost exactly 1 year ago. And that's on purpose. I wanted to see how much my list would change.
Dang, maybe I should go back and look at that and see what he thought about Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes last year.
At 21, I actually couldn't find anyone that's currently 21 years old signed to the WWE. So
there it is, straight up. Nobody's like straight 21 WWE. So I guess they like skipped a year of people.
Incredibly dominant on the main roster and somebody that is incredibly dominant right now on NXT. But this NXT guy, my God, he's so good. But unfortunately, Femi has to take for now the back.
Femi taking. Oh, okay.
WWE.
Okay, I was about to say, who is Femi? Femi. If you don't know Femi, go look him up, man. I was about to say, who is he taking the back seat to? But Braun Breaker is literally like the future Brock Lesnar or John Cena, if you will. Probably John Cena for the better image, because we know what's going on like with Brock and the allegations. But I say Brock Lesnar because for a person of his size and stature that can perform the moves that Braun Breaker can, like his athleticism, he's not just strong and powerful. Like he'll do the flips on you, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll do Hurricane Ranas, whatever. Like he's like that. Braun Breaker is literally like that. So that's why I compare him to Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar was a dude like, oh, he's so big, strong, and powerful, but he moves so agile for his size. John Cena, like he wasn't fat in the way of which he had power like Brock. John was strong. John is strong, right? But like we talking about the agility that comes with Brock Lesnar, comparing that to Braun Breaker, that would be my direct comparison. And you know, like outside of like all the terrible stuff that's been going on with Brock and the allegations, that either him or John Cena, guaranteed Hall of Famers. I don't know if Brock would make it now because of this, but before that, yeah, guaranteed.
Generational male talents right now at 26 years old. Let that sink in for a second. Femi and Braun Breaker could run the WWE for the next 20 years
and Braun,
potentially. It's insane the talent pool that the WWE has in their 20s right now. But Braun Breaker absolutely crushed it down in NXT. He's already crushing it in the main roster, having fantastic matches with the likes of Sami Zayn, winning Intercontinental Championship gold. This guy's going to win it all within the next couple of years.
Yeah.
At 27, we gave this to Rhea Ripley, but this was actually pretty competitive.
Wait, who's 27?
Also, at 27, have Dominic Mysterio.
No.
You guys know how much I love Dominic Mysterio. But then you also have Austin Theory. But to me, neither of those two have been.
So Rhea Ripley versus Dominic Mysterio versus Austin Theory. First of all, let's erase Austin Theory. Austin Theory is like, I know he won the Money in the Bank contract and he held that for a little bit of time. But to be honest, and in reality, Austin Theory, like much hasn't been going on for him, if we're being honest. Like much hasn't been going on for him. I don't know if it's the book and they don't feel like he's good with his character, if he got to find himself, but nothing crazy has been going on with him. Now Dominic Mysterio, now I'm not trying to get a bunch of hate on this video because people love Dominic as a heel, and I'm not saying I think he's a bad heel, but Dominic, I will say this, he gets the craziest heel reactions that I probably have ever seen. Like he's not given the ability to talk. So when it comes to that level, yeah, that's crazy. Now, when it comes to without the crowd just booing him or without those reactions, like if we put Dominic in an actual feud with somebody for a title and it wasn't about him latching on to Rhea Ripley or latching on to Liv Morgan, and it was literally him as a standalone superstar trying to fight or vie for a title, I don't know how good his promos will be to tell somebody that he could beat them and all this and that. Like, I get it. Maybe that's not part of his character. Maybe he does need to be latched onto somebody else because he works best when he's working with these women and when he's getting booed by the fans. But I've yet to see him like just cut a straight promo just by himself, not getting booed, and it's just like, oh, this is straight heat, this is straight fire, like a CM Punk, like something crazy, like how Drew McIntyre is going crazy, and obviously Rhea Ripley could cut a promo. So I don't think that's that close, but yeah, Rhea Ripley, I'll definitely agree with, man.
I really thought that we would have a lot of people at this age, but really,
nobody's 29.
Things just start getting really, really hectic when we start to get into the 30s. At 29, the options really were Dragon Lee or Logan Paul, and
Dragon Lee, Logan Paul. I gotta give it to Logan.
That from an in-ring perspective, Dragon Lee truly is fantastic, but
nah, Dragon
Lee has just not been able to figure it out from the character point.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon Lee is like fantastic in ring wise, but one, Logan Paul is already a superstar in his own right, like just off of social media, right? And then to come into the WWE after being a YouTuber and just being a social media megastar, and to come and do this, be as lean as he is, like I mean, look at the physique, right? Look at the physique. Take on this sport, he's taking on boxing, and then perform so well, like actually be good at wrestling, not just be a celebrity that just came in that's just like, oh, I want to try this thing out and just use my name to get me across. He's like actually good at this, yo. So plus his, his character work, obviously people don't like him. He had to go with that. I heard when he first signed with WWE that he actually only wanted to be portrayed as a face, but once you realize that people don't like you, I guess you got to steer into the skid.
At 30, I ended up going with the Mad Dragon, Ilya
Okay,
Dragunov.
I spoiled it because he went through that mad fast.
We have at 30 because there is some serious competition for Ilya Dragunov. We have the likes of Carmelo Hayes.
Oh,
we have Liv Morgan.
Carmelo,
Julius Creed is on here. Trick Williams down in NXT is 30 years old, and we also have Pete Dunne. So there is a lot.
I think his biggest competition out of everybody you just listed, Santi, is Carmelo Hayes, which they had a great rivalry for the NXT title. Obviously, Ilya won that. I love them both, man. I think it just depends on what you want to go for. In terms of character work, I enjoy watching Carmelo Hayes more and him character, just specifically in regards to character work, than I do watching Ilya Dragunov's character. I don't got nothing against his character, but I love Carmelo's character and just portraying himself as him and all that. And I love his theme song. I love the presentation. I love all of it. Ilya, however, is an extremely just great in-ring performer, right? And that's not to take anything from Carmelo Hayes, because Carmelo is a great in-ring performer as well. But Ilya, like, he be putting his training clips on Instagram and all this and that, and he just looked like he training for war and to actually kill people and just like doing stuff where it's like, dude, what are you training for? And it's really just the ring. And he's just like, yeah, man, he's crazy. That's why people want to see him and Gunther fight so badly again, which they've already fought, but they want to see them fight on the main roster because they know that their match is going to be like levels above anything you see that night in terms of in-ring work, Spoiling for myself again, 32.
This one's not even
Jacob
close.
for 2.
It's freaking
Who else is 32 though?
Bro. Yes, Otis is here.
Is Jacob younger than Solo? How old is Solo Sikoa? I guess we'll see if we see him in this video.
Not even close. This guy is insane. This guy, you could build a third bloodline around if you really wanted to. The Jacob Fatu, bro. Yes, Otis is here. Jade Cargill is also here as well.
Jade Cargill is here. Otis and Jade Cargill. Now, Jade Cargill, I ain't gonna lie. Jacob Fatu's aura is crazy, but I think Jade Cargill's aura is like actually insane. But in terms of in-ring capabilities, Jacob got it. Jade is like the person that has infinite aura, but they're still trying to build her up in the ring. So, there's only so far she could go, so much they could do with her right now because they're just still trying to build her experience. But Jacob, he comes out there, he mad big, kind of like I said about Braun Breaker. The things he could do for a guy his size, like his in-ring work is crazy, yo. And he's just insane.
But it's Jacob Fatu, and it's not even close. This guy is insane. This guy, you could build a third bloodline around if you really wanted to. The things that this guy is capable of doing, even without like having any mic time yet in the WWE, has truly just been extraordinary. I think that WWE honestly just found a true gem in Jacob Fatu. Competitive. Listen to some of the names that are on here. I ultimately ended up going with Io Sky because I do think personally that Io Sky is the best in-ring women's talent that the WWE has, period. To me, she is incapable of having a bad match. She is so incredibly good and has already accomplished big things both down in NXT as NXT Women's Champion and of course
I need the names, Santi.
where she had a fantastic feud for that WWE Women's Championship that went into a WrestleMania match with Bayley when she walked in as WWE Women's Champion. But listen to this. At 34, we have Grayson Waller in here, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Bo Dallas right now, Ludwig Kaiser, who I really think is one of the most underappreciated talents in all of WWE, and Andrade. To me, it was between Io, Andrade, or Ludwig Kaiser.
Now, I'm not going to lie, though. Out of everybody you listed, I think Io is the only person listed out of all of them, right, that has been an actual world champion. So I would agree to go with Io. Nothing wrong with the other people. Andrade is actually insane, watching his in-ring work too. But, like, actually, you know what? I was gone from wrestling for a while. Let me know if I'm wrong, if Andrade was ever a world champion, at least in WWE, because I wasn't watching it when I hear that he had an initial WWE run, then he went to AEW, he came back. So I don't know much about like his actual accolades in WWE. So let me know if I'm incorrect and if Andrade won anything.
At 35, we're giving this to Bianca
35,
Belair,
Bianca.
and there are...
All right, I know for a fact, because I keep skimming through stuff to get to the next age, and then it spoils it for me. When we get to 39, I am not... Well, when we're at 38, and he's explaining 38, I am not skipping to 39, because I don't want spoilers. I just want to hear the explanation.
Some heavy hitters as well, but what Bianca Belair has accomplished in the WWE, just like Rhea Ripley, like if her career were to end today, she's a first ballot Hall of Famer, winning Royal Rumble, the first ever women's main event at WrestleMania, banger matches with some legendary figures like Becky Lynch, of course, her tag team run.
Right obviously I agree with Bianca Belair. I don't even really need to see who else is 35.
Bianca Belair has really done
She's miles above,
at this point. But you had the likes of Bayley in here,
Bayley?
Bianca Belair. Bianca is the one that I actually picked.
Yeah.
Michin is in here as well, who I think it just
Bianca
like
beats Bayley.
Incredibly underrated.
Obviously beats
Bronson
Michin.
Reed is in this.
Bronson Reed, Bianca blows him out the water.
It's Gunther.
36
we should
Gunther.
just move on, but we should mention that Naomi, Johnny Gargano, and Dakota Kai also fall in this list. But like
nobody compares to Gunther in that. It's not close. It's not close.
This guy.
We can move on. That's not close.
PLE has the best match of the PLE. He gets the best out of people that we didn't think could have matches like that, like Damian Priest, and he's already accomplished insane feats like World Heavyweight Champion and the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. And let's not forget about his awesome run down in NXT UK as well. It's Gunther. It's not even close. At 37,
we're getting close.
Some debates, but I ultimately
we're getting close to 39. I'm scared, bro.
Woods, the other talent at 37, there's no one that really like stands out and is like grabbing that prize. We have the likes of Joe Gacy on here. I put Nick Aldis as like an honorable mention because he's only 37 and at any moment
Xavier's a good 37 then at this point.
He's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion and Becky Lynch, but she just became a free agent, so she wasn't actually eligible for this. I actually think
I was about to say absolutely it would be Becky Lynch if she's like really a free agent, like she didn't re-sign, her contract is done. I hope she's not retired because I hear people have been talking about the possibility of Becky retiring. Hope that's not true. I saw her post. I saw everything she said, but she needs to get back in the ring. She needs to re-sign. I don't know if she wants time with her kid or what, but yeah, Becky Lynch would definitely win this if, you know, her contract wasn't up, I guess.
Would have given it to Becky Lynch if she was still around, signed to the WWE. 38 and 39 start to get insane in terms of...
Here we go. Now, last year, 38 was Roman and Cody. I don't remember. I don't even know if I watched that video to see who he picks, but oh my gosh, man. 39 is Roman and Cody. We're going to see what he goes with. And then we're also going to see what his actual criteria is for, you know, what it is. Because they're both great, but like, what are you going based off of? Or in-ring work, you know, being a draw, what?
38, I gave it to Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I feel like that could be easy,
that,
right?
We also have the likes of Charlotte on
Charlotte,
here,
oh, okay.
Chad Gable, both
He
Jimmy
beats
and Jey
Chad.
Uso are on here.
He beats
So
Jimmy and
there were
Jey.
some heavy hitters here, but it's Seth Rollins all the way. This has been one of the cornerstones of WWE programming.
Definitely Seth.
All
Definitely
the way back
Seth.
in like
Everybody he listed is definitely
Seth. WWE
Seth.
Championship, and you can even say earlier as a member of the Shield as well, but he's been part of some of the biggest moments in WWE history during his tenure with the WWE. He's had some of the best matches in the WWE, some of the most memorable feuds in the WWE. It's Seth Rollins.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. This is what we're here for. This is why I'm watching this video. This is why I wanted to react to this. I'm so scared. The Roman Cody rivalry continues even when they're not beefing. We still got them beefing even in age. And my heart literally just dropped into my ass because I don't know who he's going to pick. If y'all watch my channel, or if you just even scroll through a couple videos, you know I'm a Roman Reigns fan. You know I want this to be Roman Reigns. I really do. I want it to be. If he picks Cody, I won't be mad because obviously Cody is a superstar and everything like that. But oh man, I'm scared. I guess you just got to rip the Band-Aid off, bro.
The last one was competitive. Listen to some of the names at 39. And honestly, you could absolutely argue this one. If you wanted to go with a different name, I wouldn't honestly bat an eye because you could make a strong argument for several of the people that are at the list of 39-year-olds.
It's 2 to stand. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. Wow, Santi. Wow. Oh my God. I thought he was going to list the names first and then reveal who it was. But good God, man. And then kind of give the explanation. I know he's going to give it now, but that kind of just shot me in the chest, man. It's kind of feel like, you know, when Roman lost his title at WrestleMania 40, I'm like, so we're not just losing the title that's on Cody's shoulder right here. We're just losing the title of being the best, period. I mean, I know I'm a part-timer, but dang, the aura, the physique, I know y'all gonna say my word don't count because I love Roman. But dang, this hit hard. I guess we hear what he say, bro.
Mostly because of a bit of recency bias. That run going into WrestleMania 40 is still embedded in my brain as one of the most historic things that I've ever witnessed in WWE history. On top of that, he is having fantastic matches. We can go back to matches like AJ Styles, the 2 matches at WrestleMania 40. We can go back to his awesome tag team match that he had against the Judgment Day. So he has a body of work that is definitely worthy of this spot. But bro, there are other people that are on here are Drew McIntyre.
Dang, Drew McIntyre is 39 too. It's crazy.
Entire career.
But it was between Cody and Roman. It had to be.
Even be mad. You could also go.
It was definitely. He's about to say Roman, but this was definitely between Roman and Cody. Drew is up there though. Drew is amazing, but this is between Roman and Cody for sure. But let's hear him say it.
With Roman freaking Reigns. The only reason I didn't go with Roman is because of how part-time he is, but you could absolutely make the argument here. You could have maybe gone Ciampa. I don't think that anyone would. But the one that probably I should have gone with is Tozawa. Tozawa is also 39. At 40, it's between...
He said because Roman's a part-timer. Are we going with part-time versus full-time? Or are we going with how good they are when they're here? You know what I'm saying? Are we going with how good they are when they're here versus part-time? Because part-time is all right, that's why he lost the title, but come on, man. That's the needle mover. That's the ultimate draw, Santi. I know I'm biased. I do. I know, but hey, Santi, that hurt a little bit. That's tough. That hurt. I'm hurt. All right, Santi. Look, man, I appreciate the video. I respect your opinions. I appreciate it. I agree with 99.999999999% of this video. It's great. But, however, I gotta give the respect in number 39 to my tribal chief. I have to. And I know, like I said, I know I'm biased, but I have to. And I think even if I wasn't a Roman fan, if I asked other people when I put them on the screen, just non-wrestling fans, even though I guess you're like, oh, non-wrestling fans don't know enough, but Roman would draw a more non-wrestling fan. Pure wrestling fans, I guess you can make a poll. Cody still has a lot of fans, but Roman's SummerSlam return like blew everything out of the water. So I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say that hey, I'm giving 39 to Roman Reigns. Say I'm biased if you want to, it's true, I am. But yeah, that's my tribal chief. And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, if you want to see me react to more MrSantiZap's videos, bro, I'll do it, man. Look, I know he's going crazy on wrestling YouTube, on social media, and like he's becoming well known. And I don't think I've seen people reacting to his videos, but I think he's getting to that level where I'm like, yo, I kind of want to start reacting to his videos because I watch his videos every day. Like every video he drops, for the most part, I watch it. I don't get to see every single one, but I watch his videos a lot. So this is no problem to me. This is something I would do on the regular. I just don't record it. So yeah, if you want to see more of my reactions to his videos, let me know. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is J Athletic Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.